Fa 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 ha 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 fa fa sha fa 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 ba blah ba boo blah boo boo ba blah 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 glee he 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 fa 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 da fa fa glee glee point spoint spoint
And we are live, oh Lord. Episode 20. This is the 29th episode. Last one was 28.
We were wrong about that.
We were wrong. We got carried away with the birthday thing. Do you want to talk about what we just watched?
Yeah. First, though, I want to crack this Nitro Pepsi.
Nice. Some ASMR. Totally fine. Do you need a napkin?
Yeah, hold on. I'll go and get one.
Okay. Well, Nate's getting a napkin, I will preface. We just watched the motherfucking Timothy Chalamet rendition of Willy Wonka, the new one that's supposed to be coming out this Christmas, which is hilarious because seems more like an Easter movie.
Willy Wonka?
Yeah, like candy, Easter. I'm not like Willy Wonka Christmas, you know?
Me neither. I thought that was weird.
I was like...
It's more like you could release it whenever.
That's true.
Movie.
Or they should just not release it. It was really bad.
Remember, let's not and say we did.
Yeah. We just watched it. It was terrible. His energy level, like I'm not like a fucking acting critic, but it didn't look like he was in it at all.
Oh my God. So I want to say something about
He's like,
that.
now listen up and something down. Wait a minute.
Do you want to try this?
Reverse that. No, I'm okay.
I haven't even sipped it yet.
Sugar detox.
Okay.
I haven't even sipped it yet. Okay, now I want it.
No, you don't.
I know.
Wow. What were we talking about?
Timothy Chalamet's Willy Wonka.
Dude, it looks like he looked up a few clips of the first couple Willy Wonkas and was like, all right.
I got it, I think. I got it.
And just showed up the first day and was like, I love candy. I don't know. Like, it's just so bad.
Now quiet up and listen down. Wait a minute. Reverse that.
Wait, why did he say that?
I don't know.
So bad. And like, I know a lot of it's like directing and like the vibe of.
I think kids will like it, to be honest.
That's what I was going to say.
It's so weird to like look at that through the eyes of a fully formed adult.
So, dude.
And just be like, that's not pussy.
The original Willy Wonka, I had a really hard time as a kid, like relating to anyone in the movie. Like,
me too.
None of the kids even really stood out to me. I don't know. Maybe this one will be more.
I'm really fingers crossed for this one.
Yeah.
I hope this one's going to blow me away.
It seems more geared towards specifically kids, whereas the other Willy Wonka movies just seemed like Willy Wonka movies.
Like 5-year-old, not even like 9-year-old kids, like 5-year-old kids.
Yeah, I know.
Who were like, yeah. I don't know.
It seemed very theatrical.
Yeah.
Like really leaning into that. And so this is my main critique of it, and I don't know who you'd replace him with, but Timothy Chalamet, is that his name?
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet, he has the look, I get that, but like, man, there was the wrong dude for the job.
Yeah.
He's too young.
Unfortunately, yeah.
He's too young. Like Willy Wonka, like
he's like a fringe.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Yeah. That was the good one.
He was
amazing.
He was like, unless he just looked worse and just wasn't a pretty boy, he looked like he was maybe 40 something as Willy Wonka. Even Johnny Depp was like 40.
Johnny Depp's character was like ketamine, strung out ketamine, weird.
But its own thing. And
he
clearly tried on it.
Definitely he committed.
Yeah, and it's like...
Committing is like the whole thing about act. That's why when Timothy Chalamet, the preview, I was like,
when you
doesn't even seem like he's interested in being there.
When you watch the
Now listen up and quiet down.
Johnny Depp one, it's not even really instantly apparent that it's Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
It just feels like a
It's
weird,
like, who's this
quirky Willy
weird
Wonka
fucking guy that they got
Like the new
to give
Willy
these
Wonka
kids a tour?
The new Willy Wonka movie, it's like that's Timothy Chalamet if he bought a Willy Wonka costume at Spirit Halloween.
It's like a total vanity piece.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so fuck that movie. Pre fuck it.
dude, Timothy Chalamet is just too young. How old is he in real life? Like 25?
I don't know.
Maybe 25. It's like he's just way too young.
All I know
gotta
is
be 30 plus to play with.
All I know is the Lades go craze for T. Chalamets.
Do you think they'll go out and see it just for him?
He has so many fucking fans. He's like, I was with this girl and her sisters one time in LA, and that we walked across this bridge, and she was like, "Oh my god, this is the bridge from that scene." I was like, "Okay." He's definitely got like those like crazy fans.
Yeah. Damn.
Which is cool, but you know who would have been a better Willy Wonka?
Who?
Andy Milonakis.
That would be awesome.
If Andy Milonakis was Willy Wonka,
Like a funny one.
Yeah.
He's like fucking mean to the Oompa Loompas and shit.
yeah, like
All right, get in there and make the chocolate.
like an early 2000s comedy
Yeah.
rendition of Willy Wonka.
mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
That would be awesome.
They're trying
He's
to
like
make money off
smoking.
of kids.
Aren't these guys cute? Look at these little guys. Look at them. Like hitting them and shit.
Stop! Don't touch the baby.
I don't even pay him.
I don't even pay him. I don't even pay the rent price.
I was gonna say, listen, this factory's cool and all, but I don't like the way you're treating those little guys.
those little guys, but this chocolate's really good. This chocolate. Burnt out on the impressions.
Yeah,
We're old. We're old.
Yeah. What age did you start feeling old? I know we're not actually old, but like, this is a funny thing to say. We're the oldest we've ever been.
Right.
You always
That's
are.
funny.
You always are.
That's funny.
But
I feel like I've just dipped my toes into the pool of
old.
how it feels to be old. Yeah.
Dude, so we were at, most people call it stick and puck, but here in Pittsburgh, we call it stick time. I don't know. You have the ice sheet for free. Strangers show up. Strangers. Random people are there also. It's not free. It's like $10. People go.
Yeah.
Open to anyone who wants to go and pay for the ice, I guess is what
How
I'm
much
trying
is
to
it?
say.
Oh, $10.
$10. And
Do you
I
have
go-
to wear pads and shit, or can you?
Yeah,
just-
you have to.
Oh.
Yeah. And we get there and, you know, we go into the adult locker room and there's a bunch of people in there who are definitely adult age, like, but probably more so like 17 to like 24.
Yeah.
You know? And me and Jake show up and we throw our bags down. And I threw my hockey bag down. I was like, and then sat down. I was like, like not even as a bit. And
Just old guy noises.
yeah, I was like, oh my God. Like,
They're all like,
I remember being like 18, 19 and like a 27-year-old coming to stick time and being like, damn, that guy's old as fuck.
yeah, it's true.
You know? So like,
Late 20s is definitely like perceived as pretty. It's like old.
it sucks. It's a hard age because you're still seen as young by like older people, but you're seen as like really old to young people.
Yeah. You're
So
like the
you just-
middle.
You just kind of feel like,
Feel like a huge
know.
waste of a fart, just
Yeah.
taking up space. Yeah, I feel that way when I go to the rec center. I'm like working out. There's like all these like young kids just like fucking like powerlifting and shit. And I'm like, sorry
Old
guys,
guy.
sorry.
you're the old guy.
They're like
creaking.
literally they had to put up signs because these young
No
dudes
old
were like,
guys.
no, like they were taking pictures of themselves in the mirror. Like the young, like they have that like TikTok hairstyle. It's like,
The mullet thing.
yeah, that, but then like shaved on the sides and like really curly up top.
Dude, okay, so
The like mid,
let
like
me
she's mid. I call it the she's mid.
the she's
hairstyle.
mid hairstyle.
Yeah.
Dude, that hairstyle is out.
Is it already?
It's out.
Wow.
It's
I see it
out.
every
It's been out.
day at the rec
When you
center.
start seeing it every day, that's like it was in.
Now it's out.
Now it's
I
like
see
out.
kids
It's like
doing,
everyone,
like,
it's like tacky as fuck.
The lines in their thing, like that's back in.
Kids are so
shaving
tacky.
shit into your head.
I mean, I want to talk. I just have long hair, but
It's a look. You look like Nate Momoa, Jason Momoa's cousin.
yeah, if he fucking ate
Smoked.
Skittles and smoked all day.
He probably does smoke. Jay Momoa's. Yeah, getting older kind of sucks. I have a hemorrhoid right now. It fucking kills.
That's like you're getting old. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you get it from? Just laying in bed all day?
I think just pooping.
Really?
Just taking a poop. Yeah, I, sometimes I strain when I poop. It hurts like fuck. Like I've never had one before, but it hurts. It's very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought they were like a joke.
No, yeah, they're horrible.
Like they're real. They're not a joke.
I'm pretty sure you can get them removed too,
Yeah, you can.
but like, you can just wait it out.
You kind of just gotta like ice that
Are
thing.
you waiting it out?
Yeah. It sucks. Can you hit that real quick?
Why does it hurt to move?
No, but it hurts to like, I don't know. I've still been working out though.
Mm.
I've read a lot about like athletes getting hemorrhoids, and you can
Yeah.
still like this baseball player had a hemorrhoid, and he was like,
I would rather die.
he left to get it touched up, and then came back and like hit a fucking home run, player.
Ew, he got it touched up.
Yeah,
What's that mean?
I don't know.
What's that mean?
Put some like cream on it.
Here, let me apply that with my
It's
tongue.
so tight like a balloon.
I'll apply that with my tongue. What?
Nate with the crass poopy mouth joke.
What?
Yeah, I'll apply that with my
Tongue. My
With my tongue.
My tongue smells like pooping hemorrhoid now. It tastes like a poopy butt.
tastes like chocolate. I can't believe it tastes just like chocolate. I thought those were rumors.
Imagine if it did taste just like chocolate.
This whole time
Just big. It just smells
bad, but it tastes like
chocolate.
literally the like most pure Swiss
decadent,
chocolate.
amazing
Yeah.
taste.
Like those Lindt truffles. Have you ever had those?
Yeah.
My
Oh,
God.
God.
Don't get me started on the Lindt truffles, player.
It tastes like poopy butt.
Tastes like poopy. I posted a clip yesterday to the Instagram, and it was the clip where we're talking about getting head on
And someone was like, "This is really not good."
Yeah, someone was like, "This isn't funny." It's like, all right. But actually, in the past, I always would read those and be like, but now I was like, okay. Like, now I feel confident, like,
Yeah.
why should I fucking listen to you? Like, you don't know it's funny. Why would I ever think that you know what's funny?
Who cares? Do you think Logan Paul cares that we don't think he's funny?
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
he
he
does.
doesn't give a fuck. He's too busy counting his Lambo's money and slamming people through a table on. I watched wrestling with Bussy. I watched fucking Logan Paul wrestle people. It's actually amusing, but I was like, dude, seems
Why
like
are you watching this?
This seems like a very big waste of time.
Why are you watching this?
Yeah.
Man?
He's like, it's cool. He's like, look at them doing flips. It's like, that takes a lot of athleticism.
And you were like,
I was like, you need to go run.
You're like, you like men, which is okay, but you do.
And we were eating pizza too, and he's like he's like a nervous wreck. And there was
This pizza is good.
he wanted banana peppers on his half of the pizza, and I'm like, okay, fine, fucking whatever. But I eat all my 4 slices. It was like an 8-piece slice, and he's like, can I have these last 2 pieces? I was like, dude, just eat it. I don't care what you do, pussy. And then I fucking ball tapped him real quick.
Dude, I wanted to say, watching wrestling for the athleticism is hilarious.
It's such a that's not true. He's not watching it for the athleticism.
Look at his ball.
He's watching it for the balls popping out of their pants.
Look at his big dick and balls. They're nice.
Look at his ass. Look how perfect and round it is compared to his perfectly round balls.
That I smell.
That I
through the
smell.
screen. I wanted to say, dude, we do the same thing as like Logan Paul. You know how Logan Paul is like fake as fuck. Like he's just doing it for the clicks. Doesn't matter. Like I'm selling.
We don't do that.
I'm selling Prime Juice. Well, it's like maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit, but he doesn't think he's like a genius. Maybe.
I don't think so.
I think he's like, yeah, it's just I'm getting a huge big bag, and it's like
I don't even know if he has the capacity to look inward enough to be like there's something going on behind the scenes. Like he's probably just like, yeah, I do podcast wrestling. Like that's
people
that's
watch
what I
it
do.
and give me money for
Yeah.
it. So
I don't think he's sitting around like,
I was gonna say, well,
I hope people think I'm an intellectual.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in the same way that like we know this isn't comedy gold, but we know someone will listen to it.
Yeah, and we have fun doing it.
He's doing the same thing.
True.
You know? Like, I don't think he really thinks that, like, I don't think he cares about his perception, his public perception so much. Like, obviously, he doesn't want a negative perception, but, like
the Suicide Forest thing?
Right, but if people don't think he's
Nice,
funny,
Logan.
he doesn't care.
Right. I mean, I don't think he's trying to be funny.
I think he's just trying to be entertaining, which he is to little kids.
Literally little kids. I saw
That's the whole jumpy thing.
this group of little kids walking into the rec center pool the other day with their mom, and they all had Prime energy drink. These kids were like this tall off the ground. And I was like, oh, that's Logan Paul's audience. Okay,
Yeah, it is,
I get
dude.
it now.
It totally is.
Like, when's the last time you've ever been to like a party and someone's like, yo, you see that new Impulse episode?
no,
Never happened.
It's never been
It's
our
never,
demographic. We were
ever-
too old for it the second he started making content.
It's never,
'Cause
ever
we're his
happened.
age, so it's like we're not his demographic.
Right.
You know,
His demographic is definitely like 12 and under. Now, Jake Paul, I would watch a Jake Paul. He's funny. He's like funny to me
Jake Paul is funny. Yeah.
because he's like kind of a dick, which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
When people are dicks, it's funny.
He's more like a real person, whereas you can tell
Logan's like, yo, Maverick, Prime.
yeah.
Blowing his co-host. Who wants a Prime job? Jake's cool though.
Did you watch that Netflix special about that guy who was like on Impulsive and Logan Paul had to cut it short? No.
Why?
He said like 40 minutes through recording, he was like, I have to go to dinner right now. 'Cause
Logan
the guest
Paul
was
did?
so bad. Yeah. I don't know the guest's name.
Wow.
I thought you would know.
I don't.
He was on Joe Rogan Experience a lot.
A lot? Oh, I don't know. Bobby Lee?
No. He's been on Bobby Lee's podcast.
Oh, really?
And he was on one with Theo Vaughn for a while. I don't know his name. I can't think of it.
Is he like a famous comedian?
I guess his special bombed.
Oh.
It got like a 1 star. So I was going to say, have you seen it?
Oh, no. I have not seen that. Yeah.
Worst conversation. Have you seen that?
Have you seen the Logan Paul thing with the guy? He's been on it.
Well,
whatever. Fucking Queef Witherspoon.
Queef Witherspoon, dude.
I was going through a lot of our old episodes trying to make clips. I'm going to be posting more clips. But at the same time, like, I don't know.
What?
Like what you were saying, like, you almost want it to be kind of underground and like cool.
You know what though? We could have 250,000 viewers an episode, and it would be underground and cool.
That's true.
You know, we're not underground and cool. We're at no one fucking goddamn listens to this.
We're at way underground.
Yeah,
we're in the trenches.
We're like fully in the trenches. Like,
this is the podcast trench.
Like straight up. I'm sure there's like high schoolers with a Minecraft podcast or
Like
something. That's dated. That's old of me to say. It's like not even
700,000 views in 1 hour.
And it's like not even big.
Lambo.
It's not even big.
Yeah, it's not even big.
No, I was gonna say, I'm sure there's somebody doing like a Minecraft podcast that has like 50K listens, and it's like every episode, and it's like not even considered big. A Minecraft podcast. What would you even say?
Okay, guys, we're building a house out of some wood.
Remember that one server you built a huge thing and someone destroyed it?
That was sick. And then we found those diamonds.
Sick.
And then we dug really far into the ground and found some
Remember the time
ore.
the creepers
were there, and there was a pig.
I've never played Minecraft.
Neither have I.
I just know the little pickaxe.
I've definitely played it
diamond.
like for a second.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
enough to know like you have a sword. I don't even know if you have a sword. You have a little thing, right? A pickaxe?
Enough to know you have a sword.
I don't know anything about Minecraft, but I have been to the Minecraft inventor's house. I've talked about that before. Fucking party central, babe.
What did he say?
He was like a really nice, strange man.
Yeah, I invented Minecraft. It's a game.
Yeah, he's like Norwegian or something. Notch.
I invented Minecraft.
I
It's a
invented a
game.
Minecraft and Guben Geisen.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, I was like, wow. This house is really nice. Why
Didn't I invent a game?
did I invent a game about cubes?
Let's spitball right now, live on the air.
New video game ideas?
New video game idea. No editing it out.
All right. Oh, I had a good idea yesterday at Ribfest.
Oh, you went to Ribfest?
Yeah.
Okay,
I did go to Ribfest, but I'll talk about that after this idea. It was a leaderboard. I think a good idea would be like at like any sort of festival or like, you know, like a fucking like Pittsburgh Blues Festival, shit like that, where there's like a bunch of people drinking and shit like that. There would be a leaderboard for who is the drunkest at the event.
Oh,
Like just like a way to see like who the drunkest fucking person is there.
that's hilarious. Maybe like it's an app and it's like to be able to buy a drink at the event, you have to scan your app and
Yeah.
it keeps track of how many drinks you've ordered.
And then there's like a breathalyzer station.
That's
we have
fun.
Tom Anderson.
That's
point
cool.
205.
That's cool, Nick. Not really a game.
Well, then you just have to outdrink the other
Not
guy.
like a video game though.
Oh, okay.
Not really even close to that. But cool idea.
yeah, I mean, I think in America, I think it would be a big hit.
Yeah.
Who's the fucking drunkest?
Oh, we almost went to
Off. Drunk off.
almost went to this mini golf bar thing. the
Oh,
other night.
where?
Didn't go.
Is it downtown?
Pittsburgh. Yeah, downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Have you
In the
been?
strip district? No, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's in the strip district?
I don't know.
You're going tomorrow at 7?
No. Are you?
If anyone wants to meet Nate, guys, he's going to be playing mini golf downtown
At 7.
at 7.
No, don't say that. I'm not going to be there.
Well, never
No
know.
one, no one wanting to show up.
No one shows up anyway. Guys,
who
come
would
on.
ever show up? Someone shows up. Is Nick here?
Is Nate here?
No, is Nick here?
No, is Nate here?
No. Like they ask me, is Nick here too? No.
And you're like, what?
Did you come for Nick? I thought he'd maybe be here.
Because they said you were here.
He's not here.
What are you talking about?
Bussy's here though.
Bussy's here.
I don't know Bussy.
I like pizza.
I don't know Bussy.
Mini golf is
Wait, how about Ribfest?
okay. Ribfest was fun. It was definitely worth the drive. It was just like kind of like a.
Did you just drive up by
It was
yourself?
a vibe. No, I went with E-Man and Cassidy.
Oh, they drove then?
Yeah. Really good people watching. The food was amazing. I just love like seeing new people that I've never seen before. I think it's like one of the most fun things.
So here's my
just
thing.
looking at people's faces. You're like, wow,
This is why I didn't
there's
go.
someone who looks like that fucking guy out there.
I totally agree with you, and I wanted to go. But here was my thing.
But
It's like from my house, it's further. It's like hour and 45-minute drive, which isn't that bad, but it's like I wasn't trying to drive that.
2 hours.
And originally, when we were invited, they said we could ride up with them. I was like, can we ride up with you? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, sweet. And then he called. He was like, my neighbors are coming. They're riding up with us. I was like, so I'd have to drive separate. He was like, yeah, I guess. I was like, well, I don't
want to go.
That was definitely like the swing deciding fact. Like if you were going to drive, I would go.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not trying to get out of paying gas. I don't want to drive the car that far,
Right.
you know?
For ribs.
Yeah, just for ribs. But I would sit in the car and bullshit with everyone and it'd be fun as fuck.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you say that because they ended up driving separately. Rich and what's her face? So it was just me alone in the car with the man and
We
Cassidy.
said let us know if they drive separately.
Mm-hmm. I guess he didn't say anything.
No.
Well, we got rained out. That's the bad news, but it was fun. The ribs were really good.
Really?
Yeah.
When did
Fire.
it start raining?
And rib barbecue in the summer, it's like, like, hello, I'll take some of that. It started raining like an hour and a half after we got there.
Oh, that's good then. Who cares?
Yeah, I got to eat a fuckload of barbecue, fucking appetizers, baked beans, watermelon, coleslaw.
cornbread.
Yeah. E-Man had some cornbread. I didn't.
Mm.
I was trying to eat as much barbecue as I could, so I kept eating like light. Like the slaw, the fucking watermelon, a little bit of beans. Laudermelon.
The slaw. The laudermelon.
Laudermelon.
You didn't
But it was
say that.
fun. I think it's important to get out in your city and do, because you never know who you're going to meet too. I was like, damn, look at all these like people my age, like could be a possible friend lurking around the corner. And they had stogies for sale. We got 2 of the acid cigars.
Acids are great.
Fire.
Yeah, dude, like I said, I wanted to go. I wasn't trying to make that drive.
We should do more shit in Pittsburgh.
It sucks that I'm down for
Like
that.
festivals. There's always shit to do.
Fall is like my time, dude.
Fall always?
Look at my complexion. I mean, but like I'm more pale than you, definitely. And just being out in the sun all day gives me a migraine.
Yeah.
Just summer sucks. I hate summer. Like,
I used to love summer. Now it's like a pain.
well, because we're not kids. There's no like
It's just too fucking hot.
midsummer, like mid-June to like September, end of September. Mid-June to October 1st sucks.
Yeah.
And then, but I love spring. I love spring now.
Me too.
Mushroom hunting.
My favorite's spring and fall.
Spring and fall, yeah.
Winter sucks.
I love the first month of winter, and then I'm like, holy fuck.
That's just like because it's a good balance of cold and hot.
I just like the
Winter's
snow.
too extreme. Summer's too extreme.
I like the snow for about a month, but a lot of
And then you get
time
depressed
around here, we don't have snow anymore, so it's just overcast all day.
and cold.
Like 48 degrees, maybe 36, drizzling. You're like, fuck.
Like basically you can't do anything.
You can't do anything.
It's like
outside.
shit weather.
It's basically like stay inside. You're fucked. It's cold outside.
Yeah.
You have to put on a bunch of sweaters, then take them off because it's warm inside.
No natural light.
No natural light. Yeah, it's just
Fucking Chipotle forgot your extra guac.
Oh my god.
What? Extra guac.
Dude, I was at Chipotle the other day.
Nice.
And by the other day, I mean like week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Fire.
And the workers there like didn't give a fuck.
They don't care anymore.
They don't care anymore. It was like a bunch of people like our age, like working
What's
at Chipotle.
up?
So there you go. And they were just like in the back, like just like laughing,
Right.
like just like talking, bullshitting.
Nobody. Yeah. Like
The white rice was empty. The brown rice had like a spit left in it. The black beans were empty.
the black beans had like a glaze. Or, like they let them sit too long.
I wanted chicken this time, but they had no chicken, so I had to get steak, which there was only a little bit left of. I was like, God, should I come back later?
Right.
Like seriously, I was debating like, do I just go and kill time, fill up my tank at the gas station right
Wait
there?
till they refill all the shit.
Wait till they refill the shit.
Or go get something else.
And dude, like they like kind of refilled it, and the guy who refilled it, dude, he set it down like this. I'll do it with this. He like brought this is the tray of rice. He like brought the new tray of rice out and set it into the container like this. And like rice kind of went like a little bit like
Yeah.
up and spilled just a tiny bit on the side. I was like,
Dude, it's why are you
I
mad
was
at the
like,
rice?
no one
playa?
cares. The grill was like just smoking, like no one's flipping anything. I was like, damn, dude.
I think that's like an epidemic right now. People are like, just once COVID happened. I know that sounds cliche as fuck, but it really did fuck everything up.
Also,
no one wants to work
just
at any job.
just technologically speaking too, we're like really, really ramping up in the past like 10 years, and like jobs are just going to the wayside.
Yeah.
People know their job doesn't have job security.
Right.
And it sucks anyway.
AI burrito maker.
I mean, I feel like there has to be some sort of like, I don't know if the term is legislation, but some sort of policy in place by now to protect those jobs, because like for humans, because you're telling me McDonald's can't be automated.
Yeah.
You're telling me we can't just have one person that you pay a decent wage, like maybe like fucking $25 an hour, which no one working at McDonald's makes that right now, unless like you
You're
live
like
in New York City.
Or a CEO manager.
I'm saying like in a
position.
McDonald's.
You
know what
franchise?
I mean? Yeah. Like I'm sure you could just pay somebody who knows how to like fix little bugs in the machine or whatever when it fucks up.
Yeah.
Like, it would be so much faster.
It literally would, and
No
more,
one would
more
forget-
efficient.
No one would forget my things.
That's the scariest thing ever, is because that is inevitably what's going to happen.
I don't have to see a 16-year-old strung out on who fucking knows what. That's the reality at most of them. And like, just like behind the counter, like it looks so greasy and bad back there. They're just like,
Me and Jake went to Wendy's the other night,
dude.
and the guy, we pull up to the like pay window. He didn't say a word, just didn't even look at us. Like
Yeah.
just took the card, did the thing, and then it was over.
yeah, I'm like, I feel like this could totally be automated.
Oh yeah,
Because nobody works.
it's already even like at those McDonald's where you just pick your order.
Yeah.
And then there's like
a couple people back there.
There's like literally a couple, like 2 people.
And there's you can't order at the counter for the most part. I've seen,
sir, it's on the thing. We don't do that anymore.
I live in a
robot.
very old area. You know that? Like average age is probably like 52.
Yeah.
Over where I live, maybe like 45, but still the average age is like upper middle age and above for sure.
Yeah.
And they go into that McDonald's by my house all the time and like stand there like and like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Like get all pissed off all the time. Like it's so weird, the different types of generation, they want that social interaction.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to use the technology. Whereas I'm like, fuck you. Select my order.
Boop, boop. Then just pick it. You don't have to talk to anybody.
I go a step above. I use my fucking phone, dude.
Fire.
I order on my phone. I just show up and it's waiting there for me. I'm like, wow, this is great.
Yeah. That's gas.
I don't ever want to see a McDonald's worker. They never they never want to see you.
They don't. It's like
either.
very much, unless they're an older McDonald's worker.
And
there are some sweet old ladies behind the counter sometimes. Man in the McFlurry machine. But most of the time, it's like a 16-year-old who doesn't want to be there.
They're at work.
Yeah.
They started last week.
On their phone.
They're
just
quitting in a week. Dude, at the one that's right by my house, they're like boyfriends and girlfriends, like just show up at work with them and like vape behind the counter, like and like kissing each other.
That's
and
hilarious. Like they don't work there. They're just
they don't
chilling
work. They're just hanging out
behind the counter.
Up, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm like, dude,
that sounds fun.
I'm like, put this McDonald's on a list.
Yeah, seriously. That sounds fun though.
I'm like, they're not washing their hands. They're probably like fucking.
They're fucking each other in the back.
Doing some gross diddling back there. I'm like, oh man.
Hitting the Delta 8 pen.
You got to be okay with that as a reality if you order McDonald's.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I have a thing I want to do when I die is ask God. I'm going to be like, how many times did someone fucking like wipe
their asshole?
Pick their butt and then make my fucking salad or some shit.
God's like, I honestly.
He's like, I'm not showing
He's like,
you.
I want to tell you so bad.
But it would blow your mind.
But you would end up down there.
Because you would kill one of the angels.
Kill me. You would kill me for doing that to you.
Or how many times was the food I ate not what it was? Like how many times did I actually eat like cat or like
a bug,
mouse? I think one of the like on some real shit, like one of the restaurants at the mall got caught serving like skinned rat meat.
I think it was
Cajun Cafe.
No, I thought it was
Nori Japan. I think it might have been. Or no.
They got caught with rats there.
Oh yeah.
Cockroaches. Like they failed every fucking everything.
Still fire though. I'm eating it.
Me too. And they like, dude, okay. Oh, fuck me. This is so something that you'd be like, we have to edit that out.
What?
I am very okay with everything food culture wise until we get to like the in the street, no gloves, using their hands for like the rice and scooping the meat and sauce with their hands and like.
Where is that?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
Because then
Strip district?
No, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Different country.
Oh.
They eat with their hands a lot. Dirty as fuck. There's poop everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that either.
I'm like, you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Like straight
poopy
up,
hand.
That's my ignorant and also don't care opinion on it. Is like that's gross and disgusting.
Yeah.
I won't do that.
Poopy hand.
I'll totally eat that way by myself.
Oh yeah, with poop all over your hand.
In like a survival situation.
Yeah.
But
even
like,
then, I'm like still gonna like make sure that
I'm gonna like try to whittle a spoon out of some wood for sure, definitely.
Oh, I'll eat with my hands straight up.
Rice with your hands?
Yeah. When I was in Hawaii, I ate lunch with my Filipino friend's mom and him, and they eat with their hands exclusively. And we ate spaghetti with pasta on it, or spaghetti with sauce with our hands. It's like a very Filipino thing. Jollibee. You can get spaghetti and fried chicken. That's what we got for lunch.
Here's what I'm saying though. just wash your fucking hands.
Oh, they definitely did.
That's it.
Yeah.
But the one other place I'm talking about,
They don't wash their
cross
hands.
contamination, like fucking mad. You'll see them grab like raw shit and like go to cook it and then instantly go to like
Touch
the
the
vegetables,
sauce.
the
Yeah.
vegetables, and then the sauce. I'm like, dude, you just fucked it all.
Yeah.
You fucked all of it.
Now it's gross. Now it's inedible. I've actually eaten a lot of stuff that I've been told is not good to eat, and
Same.
I have been fine.
Oysters are a big one.
Mm-hmm.
You really, people say like don't eat oysters. It's the risk is low, but is it worth the risk? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even when I make poke, like I'm like, people are like, no, I was at Whole Foods and I was buying tuna to make poke, and the fishmonger was like, she's like, you're gonna want to sear these before you eat them, and I was like, I eat them raw all the time. She's like, I would suggest searing them. I was like, no, I'm not doing that, and I ate it and it was fine.
Well, it's frozen, so in
Mhm.
transit, so everything, in theory,
was so fire.
unless it sat out for too long, bacteria-wise, it should be fine.
Even then, I'm like, fuck it, I'll eat it. I'll eat some raw chicken in my car. You ever hear of that?
Yeah, I follow that one guy on TikTok, Flesh
He's
God.
like, it smells like poop.
Oh wow, this smells like poop. Poopy chicken and raw.
I've had it sitting out for 18 days.
Have you seen him do the piss ceviche?
No. Ew. What?
He pees in like a bunch of raw chicken.
That's fucking gross.
Excuse me? You're going to tell him his
Excuse me?
culture is gross?
It's not his culture. He's like a white dude with dreads, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
His culture.
His culture. It smells like poop. Let me pee on it.
Guys,
That's
this smells
gnarly,
like poop,
dude.
so I peed on it.
Honestly, though, if you did a blood test of that guy, he's probably like peak health.
This smells like poop, I peed on it.
Peak health, never been sick, perfect dental history. Big wrench, pubes are like nice and fucking waved.
Probably not.
He puts a do-rag on his ball pubes and waves them out. Yeah, actor strike. Let's talk about it.
Go ahead.
I don't care.
What's there to say?
I don't know.
Who's striking, like Jonah Hill?
No, like everybody. It's definitely like if you see how much the executives get paid, it's like egregious. But then you're like, they got that, they earned that position, unless it's like nepotism.
It like mostly is.
But a lot of people in Hollywood are like just well connected, you know? Life's not fair. Here's the fucking bottom line, everybody. Life isn't fucking fair.
It's still nepotism, because here's what I was going to say.
Neither
Like,
is free market economy.
If you are Ben Stiller's cousin's kid, you just have an astronomically higher chance to succeed
getting into
versus
Paddington.
someone else,
Right.
because you just know so many people.
The Paddington
That's
reboot.
nepotism too, dude. It's like network nepotism.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
But dude, if it is about that, like wage disparity, it's like, I get it. Unless you're like a star, you're probably not making much.
no, not at all.
And working hard.
Mm-hmm.
But
again, it's like
you don't have to.
It's not
be an
fair.
actor.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like truckers fighting for fair wage. It's like, dude, there's nothing else
It's
they
like-
can do, really.
Yeah.
It's like, you're an actor, just go do anything else.
Go do
just
anything.
pick any different
else.
job.
Literally. Yeah, you don't hear anyone like, yeah, I became an actor to feed my family. Like, it's not one of those jobs.
Right.
It's like a luxury job.
Right. It's like, God, dude, you're to even be in the position to be going for being an actor is like, wow.
Wow. Good for you.
That's cool.
Nice wrench.
Like, I'd be like, I just don't have any sort of business doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, if like the Walmart workers went on strike, I'd be like, okay. But it's like people eating like Nobu every night. Like, you're good, dude. You don't need to be on strike.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We had a
saying.
private dinner at Nobu last night, and today we're going to the strike.
It was a good turnout at Sugarfish.
Yeah.
Lots of people showed
They
up.
comped the whole meal, and we got to fuck all the waitresses.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna be at the picket lines tomorrow for the SAG after a fucking thing.
So bad.
It's so stupid.
So dumb.
That's like when the George Floyd thing happened and all the actors were like, "This is my fault." It's like, dude, come on.
What song do they sing?
Uh,
Remember all the people.
yeah, it was just so like
Tone deaf.
Yeah, it's like, guys, come on. Like Aaron, that dude from Breaking Bad, he's like, "This is my fault."
Oh, really?
Like fully in character, like not even like. It was just so weird.
Aaron Paul.
Actors are so.
Is that his name?
Yeah, out of.
Have you seen Celebrity
Out of
Wood
touch.
Brags?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's so funny. It's like a compilation of people on like AD. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
Architectural Digest.
Oh,
Like tours of their house.
yeah.
There's like a compilation, like for example, like this. They'll be like, this wood was salvaged from a 1600s ship that the king of whatever was on, like, or whatever. Or this wood was the neck of this guitar was actually salvaged wood from like whatever. And Aaron Paul is in one. He's like, this wood is actually salvaged barn wood from an old farm. It was originally, and it's just like this huge pretentious like fucking jerk my dick out. Stupid. No one cares.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is actual wood salvaged from.
It's like it really isn't cooler that you repurposed it. Just FYI.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And it would have been
Also,
better to just leave it alone.
I can just say that. Yeah, the neck of this guitar is actually Elvis.
Yeah.
One of his guitars originally that was trashed, was thrown away in a dumpster. And I live behind the record label. I see it thrown back there, and the guitar's trashed. But I had my manager, say,
Sneak
it's
out
a good
there.
neck, man. It's still a good neck. And it's like just these stupid, pretentious stories no
Yeah.
one cares about.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah, this was
Self-absorbed fucking nonsense.
This was Blake Lively's Christmas tree. We actually found it in her trash and repurposed it to be a pool stick.
Seriously, yeah.
And my wife fucked me with the pool stick.
Yeah.
So a little piece of Blake is in me.
They always say we. I'm like, who's we? The guy you
Yeah.
paid thousands of
You have a
dollars
mouse
to do
in your
it?
pocket?
Yeah, who's we?
The poor fucker that you like commissioned to
Who,
make
the
this
architect?
stupid thing that you have in your house.
The architect you paid.
This
is
is
that
one.
we?
This is one of the turbines from 9/11 when they found it in the rubble. So we made it into a cocktail.
So when
this
I
holds all my
designed this
alcohol.
super complex here for my creative space, we said we needed a big air system. So one of the turbines from the planes
From 9/11, we
was salvaged, repurposed, and we did some work on that.
and now it. So when we smoke cigars in here, it takes
It
the
just
air
takes it up.
out. So there's a little piece of 9/11 in the cigar smoke.
It just takes it up.
He it's broken for a sec. He's like banging the shit out of
They'll
it.
say shit like that, like it's so like luxurious. It just takes it up.
Yeah, just out, in and out.
We have this kitchen island here, so when we have guests, it's just like they come in.
And it's
You
a
know what I
nice
mean?
open space.
They always say that they come in, it's an open space, like.
So fucking terrible.
My favorite is the bookshelves. It's like you did not read all these damn books.
No.
Bro. Do you have a phone?
Do you have
That's a
phone?
bookshelf.
That's a bookshelf.
That's a bookshelf.
Yeah. Unlimited books.
Unlimited books, always, whenever you want them.
And you could FaceTime baddies with your bookshelf. I don't know any bookshelf that can do that. Woo!
Bookshelves are definitely pretentious. What's the most pretentious thing to have in your house? I'll say this, even though I know you guys have one, but it's different. There's an asterisk next to this one, but it's the number one most pretentious thing. A grand piano if no one in the house can play it.
Yeah.
The most pretentious and stupid thing to have.
Definitely. My dad plays piano fluently.
You can play it as well.
And I can play it.
Very well.
You hear that?
You guys are like musicians.
Yeah, it's like
That's what I'm saying.
but if you're not a musician and you just have like guitars in your house.
Like a harp.
I actually know a dude in LA
Who had like guitars.
he's like, this is a fucking like Paul McCartney's guitar. Like he recorded and then he sits down and starts playing. He's the most rigid, no soul literally void of soul. You know, when you can tell when someone's playing guitar and
Yeah.
you're like, there's no love involved in what you're doing right now. He's like that, but he has the nicest shit ever.
Yeah.
Money can't buy taste, guys, or talent.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm playing on fucking Paul McCartney's guitar right now.
Paul McCartney's thing.
I'm like, that's great. You should probably give it back because you're awful.
What else is bad to have in your house that's pretentious?
One of those robot floor cleaner
Roombas?
things. Yeah.
Yeah, not
It's
needed.
like, fuck you. You don't need it.
Unless your house is like massive.
Even then, it's like, how good of a job really is that thing doing? Because I've seen them a million times and they always
don't work.
The house is still full of
everything.
Dust, fucking dog pubes, fucking red rocket juice.
I would say a charging station.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly a luxury item, but like some like $200 like mat that charges your electronics. Just something that just sits on like the kitchen counter and doesn't do fuck ever. What else? Ring lights. A ring light for any purpose.
A ring light.
A ring light for any purpose whatsoever.
Yeah.
A Dyson fan.
A Dyson fan. If you own a Dyson fan, this is your chance to jump into a tree. Wood chipper.
If you own a Dyson fan, your name is in a huge filing cabinet in heaven for some reason. That says susceptible to marketing on it.
Stupid dumbass.
It says stupid fucking
Have you seen
moron
the new Dyson headphones?
No, are they stupid?
They literally are, because there's a thing that you put on your face. It's headphones, right? But then there's a face mask component that like blows fresh air into your mouth. It's like, so you can...
Never.
We're so fucking
never
fucked.
Not go without a breath of fresh air.
Never
the new Dyson headphones.
Travel without a breath of fresh air again.
The new
Dyson headphones.
It's a full user immersion.
So you're listening to fucking Ty Dolla $ign and just breathing in like straight up,
dude.
Sick filtered air.
How did nobody in like the Dyson production process say to him, I kind of feel like the gimmick is like you can't see the fan blades.
Yeah.
How are you charging fucking $500 for a fan?
Right.
Dude, go to Target, right? Get a $30 fan. It will last probably 15 fucking years.
Literally. Every fan that my family, like extended family, cousins, it's these box fans from like literally 1980.
Made of plastic.
Yeah.
Like $15.
Been around
$20.
forever. Dyson fucking breaks.
What else, dude? Come on. This is just fun for me.
What?
Thinking of like
shit in your house that you don't need.
Useless items. Hoverboards.
Everything that's coming to mind is like actually useful.
Like what?
I don't know. Like a computer, ottoman, credenza, Schifferow, Chesterfield.
The Chesterfield.
A
decorative armoire.
Yeah.
Caddy corner. In a corner.
Oh, I know. A fucking, this is like, if you go into any woman over 60's house, you will find this, a fucking thing in the dining room that has just all the china on display.
What a weird thing that was once done.
Yeah. And then like other little figurines in there too that are like I know someone who has like, our grandma fucking had one of those of all these clowns. Nanny? Yeah. She collected porcelain clowns. Nice hobby. Sick hobby.
This is a sign to sell your collectibles when they have value, because we're looking back on old ones like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Porcelain clowns? I would pay someone to just get them away from me forever.
Well, the thing is, like, I go into these antique stores with my ex, and they're full of shit like that. It's like porcelain clowns, porcelain animals. Like, no one wants them.
Porcelain ET that you bought.
I like that. I actually don't know where he is.
Oh God, you threw it out.
No, I still have
threw it
him.
out.
I definitely
threw
have
it
him. No, I didn't.
You threw it out.
I have him, and I installed a fleshlight into the bottom of him.
it.
So we have sex. And my pubes. My pubes.
Damn.
Okay, what's Eric Carlson?
Eric Carlson, guys. I like to include a little bit of hockey talk every week.
Oh.
Eric Carlson, he won the Norris Trophy
Nice.
this past season, if you know what that is.
Don't
It's
know.
Best defenseman in the league. And there's rumor that he's going to be coming to the Pittsburgh Penguins. He was spotted with GM of or president of hockey operations, Kyle Dubas of the
Nice.
Pittsburgh Penguins at Pittsburgh Airport.
It's fire.
He was sucking his fucking dick.
What were they doing at the airport?
Sucking his dick.
Wow. For free.
Yeah.
Free dick suck.
No, I don't know. Just talking like, what would it take? What would it take for you to become a Pittsburgh Penguin? Blah blah blah. This is the culture here. Probably sit down with Sid.
Probably post up for Manny's.
Sit down with Sid and Lemieux.
They fucking show them their dicks.
All right, yeah, bud, we liked what we saw out on the ice, and time to take out your pubes.
Let's see him.
That actually happened
What?
with the Chicago Blackhawks.
They made them show him his dick?
Something to that capacity, literally, like some flavor of that.
What?
Because, yeah,
Is it like a scandal?
huge. Yeah, that's why everyone's so pissed that they got this kid, Connor Bedard, at first overall, because he's going to be like a generational talent, allegedly. I am in the camp that he will be. But
they made him show them his cock.
some level of upper management in the Blackhawks organization had some
Like
type,
a hazing thing?
some type of hazing. I think it was more so like, the reality is now that I'm like 27, just now. No, but like now that we're getting older, these kids that come into the NHL, because they're kids who are like 17 and 18, they look like kids to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like they look like fucking like little kids. They do.
Yeah.
Like Jack Hughes, huge star for the New Jersey Devils. I think he's like 21 now, and it's like, oh my God, he looks like a baby. I think it was on some like liked to diddle younger guys shit. And like, you want to play tonight, right?
Jesus.
Like you want a spot on the roster, right?
That's fucked up.
And
what? That's crazy.
I think I could be butchering that. But like, cat's out of the bag. I'm not like blowing the lid or anything or like gossiping. I'm just like not as informed as I should be on it.
Wow.
And the scandal is that everybody who was on the team or affiliated at that time knew.
Oh, they just hushed it up.
Just wanted to keep their jobs, obviously.
Yeah.
Like let sleeping dogs lie type shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why everyone's pissed. They're like, Chicago really got like the best hockey prospect we've seen in like since Connor McDavid or Sidney Crosby, and like they should have had some sort of draft penalty for that as an organization. Like you can't draft first overall
Or
for
like
10 years.
Fire a bunch of people.
They did. Oh, all that happened.
Oh, okay.
Like the coach at the time, Joel Quenneville,
Fired.
beloved coach, one of the winningest coaches in NHL history. Great coach, great guy.
Shit canned.
Mid-season.
Good.
Canned.
Fuck you,
He
dude.
wasn't even with the Blackhawks anymore.
Good, dude. Fuck you.
And it's like a lot of the ex-players were like, look, we heard things.
We saw things.
Like we heard things. Like just straight up, we heard things. That's it. They're like, we don't know. We couldn't verify.
Jesus.
What were we? What? Like kind of like what?
Yeah.
You know what I
Like,
mean? I don't know.
I don't
Like,
know what you're talking about.
No, just like what were we supposed to do? What did you want us to do?
Yeah.
This guy was like president of hockey ops. Who are we supposed to take it up with?
Who are we
The
supposed to
president of hockey
The
ops?
cops get kicked
On
off
what?
the team.
Conjecture? From
That's true.
hearsay? He said, she said? You know?
And they're like training too hard to like do an investigation themselves.
They're always on the road, and it's like, it's hardly like a thought at the end of the day. Like, honestly, I'm one of those people where I personally have to like be there to like believe most things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would be like that. Hey, if that's going on, that's horrible, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. Jesus.
But a huge scandal.
No one is safe anymore.
At least if everyone affiliated with management who adamantly knew it was going on, like that's the issue. I
Yeah.
think people had is there was plenty of people who knew
What
and-
happened with Penn State?
and
Like
could verify that it was
the
going
whole
on.
Jerry Sandusky thing?
Yeah, it's like those people knew
Oh, they fucking knew.
and could verify and just didn't.
And could stop it too.
That's the thing. It's like if I just heard things. Also, at the end of the day, as much as I just said they were kids, I'm just saying I know myself as a young man would probably be of the mindset of like, I don't know, he's a fucking grown ass man. What the fuck am I supposed to do about it?
Yeah.
It's probably what all of them thought.
Ignorance is bliss.
Like they're like 21. You think they were really like,
Let's fucking suit up.
come on, no, this is wrong.
Yeah.
They signed a fucking.
And it's like pack mentality too. Like one dude's like, whoa.
Are you really gonna rat on the organization that just signed a $110 million contract with you? Probably not.
Right.
Ever.
That's so true. I mean, money is like the fucking root of all corruption, evil, bad shit.
Right. And I know just straight up, I would probably be like, dude, you do something about it. I don't know. Like,
yeah, Jesus.
which is the wrong thing.
When
I'm
all
just saying
that,
everyone
but
thought
so much money's on the line.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Like
what are you gonna do?
who really is gonna stand up when you have that much money on the line? That's what's fucked up. It's like a fucked up truth.
And it's one of those things where it's like the reason that type of
Like look at
corruption happens because it's like you might not work if
Harvey Weinstein.
If you rat someone out, it's like, dude, you're not going to work again.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Teams might put you on like a soft, like, do not negotiate with. You see that with players a lot, like how you conduct yourself outside the rink happens. There's plenty of very talented players, like Evander Kane's a good one. He's probably like a $9 million player, but his shit off the ice has made so many teams not even want to.
What does he do?
Give him a contract. Just like a bunch of messy social shit. Same with this guy, Tony D'Angelo. He's a great player, but he's like racist as fuck, I think.
Yeah.
I think. It's like openly like he's racist as hell. I don't know. And yeah, like $8 million player all day, but a guy talking about a guy playing for like league minimum because teams are like, we don't want to even associate. But some teams are so bad, they're like, we'll take him. We'll give him a shot for like,
we'll take him.
If you're willing to take fuck all, then yeah, you can have a spot on our team.
Yeah.
And then eventually in enough years goes by, people forget.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Jesus. Though. The fucking world we live in, man.
Anyway, Erik Karlsson. Woo! To the Penguins, maybe.
To the Penguins, maybe.
Or potentially the Hurricanes. Watch, he'll go to the Rangers.
I can't believe I saw Cupid Sparrow.
What's that?
I got shot by Cupid Sparrow.
What's that?
It's from The Office.
Cupid Sparrow?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Honestly, Steve Carell's a fucking genius. He's really funny. Oh my gosh, I got hit by Cupid Sparrow. There's a couple moments where he says funny shit like that. All right, last thing, Wii Sports Pro.
I went pro in Wii Sports as John Brooks.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the resort one?
Dude, the resort, remember we got that huge spiel about the Wii Motion Plus?
Yeah.
And we didn't have it. And we're like, well, fuck, it'll still work. But then a lot of our like inputs, we were like, what the fuck? It's not really going right. It came back to me. You can play Wii Sports Resort without the Wii Motion Plus controllers.
It's not as good.
Just not as good. Like you kind of need them.
Fuck.
Know? But there's things that still work. Like the basketball is still pretty serviceable. The bowling,
the sword
is good.
one was good.
The sword one's okay.
Golf was hard.
Golf doesn't really, it's not really worth it. And plus, it's like they did too much. There's so many courses and like 18 holes. You're like, Jesus.
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend. 18 holes. Woo!
18 holes.
Just kidding. My ex-girlfriend's an alien. That's why I said 18
Your
holes.
ex-girlfriend's SpongeBob.
My ex-girlfriend's SpongeBob.
SpongeBob only has 18 holes.
Oh, shitballs. Well, oh yeah, your birthday. Awesome. Lit off some F-works. It's mild.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. Ate some kibbe, which is delicious.
Yeah. Didn't really do much. Kind of just posted up. But it's like you're 27.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Go go-karting?
We should do that.
I think that's so cringe when people are like, oh my God, we're going to throw you a Pikachu-themed birthday party. Wouldn't that be so like a retro throwback? It's like, I don't want that. I don't fucking want that at all.
I want to be alone in my house.
I want $100 a fucking ounce.
$100 is hilarious.
Yeah, like I could do so much with $100. As an adult, when like the veil of like $100 is like lunch, eighth, Playboy, White Claw,
dude. Oh my God,
tiny little bag of Coke.
My buddy and coworker brought in. This is him, real quick. Last thing, he was like, "So my pap has a bunch of Easy Rider magazines. If you guys want me to bring them in, decorate the place." We're like, "Okay, yeah, definitely do that." And he brings in this stack of magazines. He's like, "Yep, these are all Easy Riders." And like the first one's an Easy Rider, which for those of you who don't know is like Playboy with motorcycles. It's really weird. And they're also like rowdy because there wasn't like forums. There was no internet back then. Like these are from like 91.
Oh, okay.
And like there's like pictures of people like showing their asshole and shit. like on a bike, and it's like bad. But anyway, so he's like, yeah, flip through some of those, and I'm looking through them, and I'm like, this one just is like about bikes. Like this is just about motorcycles. A bunch of shit about motorcycles in here, and there's like different like leather things you can order if you're a biker and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, And I get to the next one, and it's just a bunch of motorcycles. I'm like, dude, this is like another one about motorcycles. He's like, no, they're in there. It's Easy Riders, dude. Like, they're in there. Whatever. And I'm like, looking through them. It's like one Easy Rider magazine. This other one that's like, I think it's called like Iron Horse or Iron something.
Uh-huh.
It's bad. That's the one with the assholes in it, actually. And there's like men's assholes in it too.
Jesus.
It's like, wow, holy cow.
Man ass.
People like smoking and like with beers, like mustaches and shit, like on a bike.
That's hilarious.
It's like it's raunchy and
huge
bad.
dick, like big dick.
Yeah, like in like a banana hammock with like women and like a
The
handle.
tips coming out of the banana
It's
hammock.
bad, dude. Anyway,
That's funny.
but we decorated obviously, and
In my birthday.
my birthday. But I guess the funny part of that story was like most of the magazines were just like about bikes. He was wrong. Like a lot of them were just like motorcycle magazines.
Oh God.
So as a bit, we hung a couple bikes up on the wall.
That's
too.
nice.
Like we're into motorcycles.
That's cool. We're into fucking bikes, babe.
Yeah. So
Well, listen, guys. This has been episode 29. 1,000. We're still doing them. It's year 70, 80.
70, 80.
And we're posting
And we've
still.
only, in 7,080 years, in like 5,000 years, we did how many episodes?
29,000. My math is off, but I still post.
29,000th episode.
Yeah, my hemorrhoid hurts right now. That's kind of why I've been not as chipper.
Your hemorrhoid?
Can't believe I have a fucking hemorrhoid.
I've had one before.
It fucking hurts and it sucks. And I'm sorry of all the hemorrhoid jokes I've ever
You're
made.
afraid to poop.
I am actually.
You're like, oh, fuck.
Were you like that? Yeah, I'm like, is
And
it
it
gonna
hurts sometimes.
I'm like, is it gonna pop? Is
Yeah.
the fucking thing gonna pop? Because I touched it and it's so tight.
And it hurts so bad.
It hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Anyone who's ever had a hemorrhoid, put your hemorrhoid
Did you go and get
stories.
cream?
Yeah, I did.
Did you go and get cream?
I got preparation H with like
asshole cream swirling motion. Did you go and get cream? Did you go and get cream? Why'd you go up?
Because you're like going in and then tickle the prostate, fucking
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you really went up. with
jerk the
cream.
balls, reach around. Ah.
Wait, hold on. Last thing, my coworker was describing some pussy, and he went like this.
Wow.
Because he was like, she had a big old fucking throbbing clit, and went like this, like wiggling it at
That's
us.
awesome.
I was like, dude, stop.
You're
He was
like,
like, yeah, it
come
looked like a
on.
little penis, bro.
Wow. I'm sure that made it a lot easier for you. That's so gross.
I was like, what is this?
Ugh. Yeah, it starts winking at you.
I was like, all right,
It's
man.
winking.
And then he said, I got a 300-pound body, swear to God.
Hey, it has to happen sometimes.
A 300-pound body.
I'm down. I'm with it. I'll split it.
It's like double what I weigh.
Fire.
Scary.
Taking that down.
No.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I would need a sword.
You have one. You have a
Wow.
skin sword in your pants.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. Episode 29. Piece up on the men, Jane. Post up on the laid piece.
Do me a favor if you're still listening at this point. Comment something funny about Nick's hemorrhoid.
Yeah.
Just in anything.
Let's hear
anything.
it. Anything you guys want to, you can make fun of it. It smell.
Is it big? Is it funny?
Is it funny?
Is it stinkies?
Is it stinkies? All right, guys. Post.